Hi, I'm David M with Next Level Gents. Today, I'm going to share with you the most important rules when it comes to wearing a watch. Watches come in many different sizes, styles, and materials. Regardless of the type of watch you have, make sure you wear it like a pro by understanding foundational watch rules. I'll cover which wrist the watch should be on, where it needs to sit, the best sizes, adjusting the fit, and styling rules. First up, which wrist should you wear your watch on? It's best to wear your watch on your non-dominant hand. If you're right-handed, wear your watch on your left wrist. And if you're left-handed, wear it on your right wrist. This is more about functionality than it is about looks. When you're living your life and doing daily activities, wearing a watch on your dominant side leaves it vulnerable to damage. You might bump it into something or scratch your watch. It can also get in the way, which can be annoying. That's why it's best to wear it on your non-dominant hand. I'm right-handed, so I wear my watch on my left wrist. I've tried wearing it on my right wrist, and it's uncomfortable because it gets in the way. So, wear it on your non-dominant side. The second rule is that your watch should sit right before your wrist bone, not below it. Like the majority of people, I thought a watch was supposed to sit on the wrist bone. This led to me not wearing a watch at all. It restricted my range of motion, and it would dig into my hand and cause pain. That's why it's best to wear a watch above the wrist bone. You'll be able to freely move your hand, and it won't cause any pain or get in the way. Plus, as you start wearing your watch properly, you'll notice that it looks better at this location on your wrist. The third rule is to make sure you wear the right watch size. For a while, extremely large watches were in style. Unless you love the look of a large watch, avoid it. It's similar to wearing big and baggy clothing. It just doesn't look good. Like clothing, there are well-fitting and poorly fitting watches. It's important to wear one that fits you because it ensures that you look your best. When it comes to the size of a watch, there are three main factors that are the most important. Make sure you pay attention to the case diameter, case thickness, and lug-to-lug measurement. The case diameter is typically the first thing that's mentioned. It's also the measurement that most people already know and understand. When you're looking at the case diameter, whether or not your watch has a bezel makes a difference. If you take two watches with the same case diameter and one has a bezel while the other doesn't, you'll notice that they look completely different. So, the case diameter is important, but it's not the only factor you should consider. Overall, the best case diameters that'll fit the majority of people is between 36 and 44 millimeters. If you have a thinner wrist, in most cases, smaller case diameters, such as 36 or 38 millimeters, look the best. And if you have thicker wrists, you'll be on the larger end of case diameters, such as 42 or 44 millimeters. Another important factor is the case thickness. When you're wearing a watch, the thickness plays a role in how bulky or slim it looks on your wrist. Lastly, and arguably the most important, is the lug-to-lug measurement. It's the distance from the top of the lug to the bottom of the lug in millimeters. A longer or shorter lug-to-lug distance can make a watch feel and look bigger or smaller. Typically, it's not provided, so you may have to measure it or dig through other resources to find it. However, it's important because it'll determine how the watch will fit and look on your wrist. The fourth rule goes hand in hand with the previous one. Instead of focusing on the case of a watch, make sure the watch fits well around your wrist. When you're wearing a watch, it shouldn't slide up and down. The watch should fit snug around your wrist, right above the wrist bone. If you have a metal watch, you can take it to the place you bought it at, or a watch repair shop to get it fitted. You can also buy a kit and do it yourself. Watches that have leather straps are convenient because they're easy to adjust, making it easy to get the perfect fit. Also, for rule number 3 and 4, it'll be very helpful to measure your wrist and know the circumference. You can use a tape measure and go around your wrist bone. The fifth rule is to wear the right watch and strap for the occasion and your outfit. When you're wearing a suit, stick to a dress watch. Some sleek dive watches work too. For everything else like business casual, smart casual, or casual, wear a dive, chronograph, pilot, or a nice field watch. Also, make sure your metals are matching. If you're wearing a silver watch, wear a belt with a silver buckle. With gold watches, wear a belt with a gold buckle. It's also important to pay attention to the strap. Watches with a rubber strap are casual and offer a sporty look. Stainless steel is a great all-around material, and leather can be dressed up or down depending on the case and design. When you're matching your watch with your outfit, you can change your watch strap. This isn't something that can only be done with smartwatches. Most watches allow you to change the strap. All you need to know is the lug width. Then you can purchase a strap that'll fit. To change it, you'll need a spring bar tool. Burgeon makes an excellent one and it's around $20. The ability to change your strap allows you to maximize each case. That way, you don't have to buy a ton of different watches. High quality watches can be expensive. That's why changing the strap is a great way to save money if you're not looking to buy another watch. In closing, I covered 5 essential rules and tips for wearing a watch. Remember, your watch should be on your non-dominant side and sit right above your wrist bone. The size of your watch also matters. It should fit snug around your wrist. Lastly, wear the right watch for the right outfit and occasion. By following these rules, you'll look great wearing a watch. With that said, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.